Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. We are in Key West, Florida. The buoy is the southernmost, is way over yonder. There's a simile of it over here, over there. They are redoing it, so you can't get to it. We can look past the fence where it's at. There's a temporary one over yonder. We're gonna go check that out, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I want to talk to you about this little hot rod Guerrilla. I've been riding this the last couple days. We took it down here through Key West. We did all the all the neat the bridges, the islands, the keys. They call them keys, and it's just been a dream to ride on. I was worried about comfort. It's comfortable. It's got a very good seat. It's got a great suspension. You know, there's 5.5 inches of suspension on the front, which is I think 140 millimeters, 150 millimeters on the rear with the monoshock. That is a, I think that's 5.9 inches. You know, it's got a. The crazy thing, this bike has a 30.7 inch seat height, which is 780 millimeters, and it's just been. You know, I was worried about that because I'm used to my Himalayan with the tall seat. You know, and it's just everything has worked perfectly. The engine, you know, we did a in Boca Raton a couple days ago. We did the A1A, 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. We did that for probably 100 miles, and you know, up and back. And the bike performed like my beautiful classic 350. You know, it did all that just like it was supposed to. It was easygoing. It was gentle. It was really a zen filled. It really did the work. So the engine, 452 cc, single cylinder, dual overhead cam, 4-valve, 6-speed transmission, works beautifully. It makes 40 horsepower, 30 foot-pounds of torque. That is 40 newton meters. You know, the transmission has been like ice. You know, when I first got the bike, it was a little stiff. Now I think we're about 800 miles or so. It's starting to loosen up. You know, starting to feel better. You know, and just yeah. Fuel tank is 2.9 gallons. That has been. I thought that would be an issue. That's 11 liters. I thought that'd be an issue, but it really hasn't been. The you know, there's plenty of gas down here. There's plenty of people down here, so there's plenty of fuel stops. It's the whole experience has just been great. You know, 17-inch tires front and rear, 310 millimeter disc on the front with a dual piston Vibri caliper. 310 is an oddity. I thought, you know, who has a 310 disc? I started looking. Actually, several motorcycles have something of that size. This is a model that was not meant for the States. So I've got this analog gauge that you can't see because, you know, we're down here in Key West and the bike was parked outside. So it's analog on the outside, LCD on the inside, and in that area I just took my key out so I can't show you. But there's a fuel gauge, gear indicator, time, you know, trip meter and all that stuff. This is a trip nav system here that you can use with your phone. It works, or it's turn by turn, but it works okay. It works pretty good. My Moscow Moto bag that I've been using. I'm starting to, you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to like that bag, but I'm starting to really grow to it. I think I am going to leave that on the bike. I was thought about changing it out, but I think it's going to stay. I think it's going to stay. Chain drive bike, of course. The bike has a center stand. Oh, we've had so much fun down here. And this bike is really suited well. You know, it did the highway just fine. It did the highway just extremely well. It did the A1A well. We got to town. It's nimble and you know, it turns direction well, and it's light. It's 408 pounds, 185 kilograms. That's with a full tank of fuel. It just did all of that so well, you know, and it's just a good all-around motorcycle. It's a very small motorcycle physically. You know, that's one thing I keep going through my mind is it's a very small bike. It's got a low seat height. It's got a very narrow, if you look at this, very narrow. So, you know, with the low seat height and the narrow width, that means your feet reach the ground very easily. I'm just thrilled with it. I'm just absolutely thrilled with it. What else can I show you? So the clutch lever, this is the mode button here, so you can use your LCD, flash to pass, low beams, high beams, blinkers, horn. Over here is the kill switch, start switch, or run switch, and then the start switch, you just rock it this way. And then the mode button, which I cannot use because I don't have the TFT. If you have the TFT, you can use that. The suspension is fixed on the front. It's an adjustable monoshock on the rear, so you get your better look at that. Also, the rear has a 270 disc brake on the back. There's the monoshock back there. That is actually in the lowest setting, and I've been fine with that. Wonder what I could. I might change that later just to see what happens. Single piston Vibri caliper, tubeless tires. You know, I'm going on and on like a fool. I'm in beautiful Key West. I think I'm going to go for a walk. I was on the beach this morning, did that already, but I think we'll do it again. You know, life is good. If you're interested in a motorcycle like this, newer used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, sandwich jigs, doodads, helmets, gloves, gear of any type, get yourself over to Backtercycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, or go to backtercycle.com. Tell those people that Fuzzy Biker, Key West Fuzzy Biker sent you. Life is good, my friends. Get out there and live it. Wahoo!